Well, 1,000 subscribers, just like that. I didn't even have a video ready for this, it just happened. Guess that this is my 1,000 special. The Newcastle Railway Line opened in 1857 as the first railway line in the Northern NSW railway network, operated by the Hunter River Railway Company, immediately later part of the New South Wales Government Railways as soon as it opened, which is quite funny. It stretched from Newcastle to Maitland. The section that we will be covering in this video is from Hamilton to Newcastle. The rest is just the Hunter line. They opened 4 stations along the Newcastle line: Hamilton, Wickham, Civic, and finally Newcastle. A goods yard opened just past the station in 1858, and a mortuary station opened in 1883. 2 branch lines went out of this line: the Bullock Island branch and the Glebe Main Colliery branch. Both have closed down. The stations along this train line were Hamilton, Wickham, Newcastle Mortuary, Civic, and Newcastle. Then the closures started. Newcastle Mortuary closed down in 1933. The goods yard was closed in the 1980s, when the line was electrified. During the 2000s and early 2010s, there was tons of controversy about closing down the line for conversion to a tiny light rail line that doesn't even do anything. Eventually, it was closed down on Christmas Day in 2014, with Hamilton becoming a new terminus. In 2017, Newcastle Interchange Station opened, replacing Wickham Station. The whole corridor was half turned into parkland, half turned into hideous apartments. Both remaining stations were converted to community information centres, hotels, and parks. Newcastle Interchange service arriving into Honeysuckle on the Newcastle Light Rail. Train 55. What they're going to look like. Ugh. Apartment block. We have just arrived in Newcastle. That is my background, don't question it. And we're just waiting to see if we can park our car here, and then we will be off walking along the Newcastle rail line, or what's left of it. Anyways.
stop to Newcastle interchange.
Please maintain physical distance from others at all times. Wait for the next service. If the light rail has capacity.
Newcastle Beach service. Train 56 in the full Newcastle transport. Good,
All
nice.
stops to Newcastle Beach.
Please maintain physical.
And now we are departing Honeysuckle. So right there at that corner is where the line used to just power on through. So we're catching a tram down one stop, getting off, and yeah, you can see all that fenced off area there. That was the original train tracks all the way down. You can even see some remains of one of the stations. Put a name up when editing.
To maintain physical distance, stand only when you see a green dot, or wait for the next service.
Newcastle interchange service just departed as we arrived into Civic. They have to stop the tram there and raise the pantograph so that it can get some power, since this is a rechargeable battery powered tram, hence no wires or no third rail. Tram 56 heading for Newcastle Beach. Right here is Civic Station, now repurposed as a huge information centre. They've put in a bunch of plants where the tracks were. You can still see the rails and all that. Oh wait, no, these are different. These are planks of wood. Still has the 90s style platform 1, 2000 style seats and platform 2 sign. Also removed some of the seats to other areas. Gosh, I just need to sit down in one of these. This is the first time I've sat down in one of these amazing seats in ages. It feels so good. And then you can see out here how it goes up and also the platform. Really cool what they've done with the place here. Good on you, Newcastle. The whole track here goes on into yuck. So line heads along here and into that box of what is now nothing. Sad. Surrounded with the white lines, used to be railway corridor. So it would cross this road here, then go on. Oh my gosh. Here's a view of the rest of the line. Quite sad. But now this is all just turning into yucky apartments. Like that, yuck. We have a not in service bus passing through. Course 2804. Newcastle Transport, the green. Bus Tech. Volvo. Heck is this? And a tram. Train 56. Bus 100. Doors open, might as well just that is the whole area. And they've turned part of it into a little driveway thingo for this. And that is the view from the fence. It's going on for miles. Alright guys, it's the Corona building. Newcastle Beach Service, tram 52. Driving into Crown Street. Zoom. Zoom. Little stuff about a railway bridge. Australian Newcastle Beach Service. Departing Crown Street. The line along here is just green so far, but there's quite a lot of stuff down at Stockton. We'll be there before you can say the entire B movie stripped. Newcastle Interchange Service, tram number 55 in the Greater Bank ad ramp, driving into Crown Street. The sun. So along here you can see how it kind of raises up over there. I mean, not if it's giant fence in the way, but oh well. That was because it crossed over the railway tracks here when they were still ripping them up. Here we can see an old tram that has been now repurposed into a pies and peas shop, apparently. Class tram from Sydney, number 892. Has been now dumped here and turned into, well, this place. It's Cafe de Wheels. It's a restaurant, I guess. Here we have the Stockton Ferry. The boat in question here is Hunter. And off goes the ferry. So that was Stockton Ferry heading to Stockton Wharf from Queen's Wharf. This is the building at Queen's Wharf. It's quite nice, and even nicer is over here. And right here, next to the Queen's Wharf Road bus stop, is the line, railway line, and it leads up to Newcastle Signal Box. There'll be some kind of other building for the signal box, I presume. The whole thing is, I'm in the halfway here. They actually show where the original rails were. all over the place. So that's really cool in my opinion. So it's just a bunch of little thingos. And here is Newcastle signal box. Now turned into a takeaway restaurant and also water park. It is a very nice building, I have to say. The signal box. And now you can easily go back up it, which is cool. Never mind, rooftop is closed. Well, along we go. We are nearly there. Here you can see how they're they're just finalising doing this area of Newcastle Station. You know, riding in the footpaths and all that. Still see the old platforms and all that. But they still haven't finished it yet. Newcastle Interchange Tram, number 53, you need PD, car insurance at RAP. Arriving into Queen's Wharf tram station. Some of the platform along here, even with its dots. We are now at the end of the rail line at Newcastle. The station footprint is reduced at this time to manage public safety. Newcastle Beach Tram, number 56, passing the station hotel. There is also the Terminus Apartment Hotel. And it's the Terminus Hotel for this rail line, which has a very, very nice building, I have to say. So the whole Newcastle station is now closed due to Corona. What do you know? And here we are at the end. Here's the station right now. It is being converted to a new thingo. It's not a park. And yeah, still under construction with some bits. Newcastle Interchange service. Sorry, Newcastle Beach service. Arriving into Newcastle Beach right now. That is the station we're on.
Put that in your pocket and don't forget which pocket to put it in.
Okay. Tram 55. In the Greater Bank livery at RAP. Arrived in Honeysuckle. Time to get off the train. I think this should have been the place from the camera going down.
The next service is all stops to Newcastle Interchange.
Off it goes.
Visible distance from others at all times. Wait for the next service with the light rail.
Tram 55 heading for Newcastle Interchange.